Okay, welcome to Chapter 10, Unit 11, Chapter 10. We are beginning with circles. So the first thing is we're going to go into all the definitions of the different parts of a circle. So first, what is a circle? A circle is the set of all points on a plane that is equidistant. Equidistant means the same distance between one point. So if I had a point, we'll call this point P, and then all the points around it are equidistant, meaning the same distance, like so, we call this circle P. By the way, circle. That's a circle. It's not the best picture, but it's a picture. The center of the circle is the point that defines the circle. It is used to name the circle. In this case, this one is, it's like we said before, this is circle P in the previous example. But if I did another point with another name and all the things around it are the same equidistance, this is called a circle A. Or we can do a point and a 0 and call it A. But in our case, we're just going to write out circle A. But those are the two ways you can label those. Next, it's the radius. And a radius is the segment whose endpoints are the center and any points on the circle. So here, if I call this circle C, go around, and I draw a line one end from the center to the end, that is a radius. After radius is a chord. A chord is just any segment whose endpoints are both on the circle. So we can ignore that empty spot here. So if this was a circle, like so, a chord goes from one edge of the circle to the other edge. And that's a chord. After chord, we have a diameter. And that is a chord that contains the center of the circle and twice the radius. So here, if this was the center, and this is the circle all the way around, the diameter just goes through the center, goes from one end, goes through the center to the other end of the circle. That's a diameter, and it's twice the radius. Next is a secant. A secant now is similar to a chord, but it is a line that intersects 2 points of the circle. So it goes all the way through the circle. So if we draw a circle here, now instead of a line segment, if it goes all the way through and it's a line, it's a secant. After that, we have a tangent. And a tangent is a line that hits the circle at exactly 1 point. So we have here our circle C and our circle. And the tangent is a line, imagine, but it only hits at 1 point. And then next is the point of tangency. And that is where the point where a tangent line hits the circle. So here, if this point up here was called point B, this point B would be the point of tangency. Okay. Moving on down. So let's try this out. What best describes each part of the circle? So the first one is AB, and it's not AB, it's actually AD. We meant to say AD. AD is a diameter. After that is HB. Notice the line. So HB is line, and it is a chord. It doesn't go through the middle, but it hits the ends of the circle. EG is on the bottom, and it hits the circle at one point, so it is a tangent. JK is a line that cuts through it, so it is a secant. And we want to name the circle. This is circle, the center is circle C. Okay. Let's go down. Number 6, the center of this circle, well, that is point C. The radius, we can pick any. There are a couple. We can say DC is a radius. Diameter, going all the way through, is DE. A chord, any line that hits from one end to the other end of a circle, this is AB. A secant needs to be a line, and I see a line that goes through it, HJ. Want to put the arrows in the end for line. Tangent is GF, but we want to put the line to indicate line. And the point of tangency, where it hits the circle, is point K. Next, we want to identify the different parts. Okay, so the center, again, it's point G. A radius, I see FG. Radius is, radii are line segments, so you just put a line on top. The diameter is FH. A chord is ED. A secant is a line, and that is KJ with the line arrow. A tangent is a line, which is AC. And the point of tangency on this circle is point B.